Thanks for joining us for another edition of National Focus. I'm Tasia Floissac. Among the major developments, new Belgium ambassador to Dominica presents credentials, Dominica to join 56 other member states in celebration of Journée Internationale de la Francophonie, and the 2014 Math Power Contest on again this year will bring you an in-depth report. Join me for the details on these and other stories coming up right after the break.
The black Sikatuka fungus can survive on banana and plantain leaves even after they have been cut from the tree. Farmers and hucksters are encouraged to use alternate cushioning material when moving produce from farm to the market. Do not use banana and plantain leaves as cushioning. It is against the law to move banana and plantain trash from the field. Obey the law and stop the spread of black Sikatuka today.
His Excellency Charles Savre, President of the Commonwealth of Dominica, expressed hope that negotiations for the Schengen visa waiver agreements for OECS member states will conclude soon. This as His Excellency welcomed new ambassador of the Kingdom of Belgium to the Commonwealth of Dominica, Her Excellency Godelieve van den Berg, on Wednesday, March 12th. His Excellency Savre noted the desire to further strengthen and maintain the cordial relationships which already exist between the two countries, as well as explore other means to improve and deepen the bilateral and multilateral cooperation. Her Excellency Godelieve van den Berg will also serve as the first plenipotentiary representative to the Caribbean Community, CARICOM.
Being one of the founding members of the European Union, Belgium, relatively small in size, is particularly aware of the numerous challenges that the Caribbean states do face. As you are aware, Your Excellency, Belgium and the CARICOM member states do maintain excellent relations within the United Nations. And my country really hopes that those relations will get more intensive during the coming years. And hereby I would like to renew the interest of my country to enhance its relationship with the Commonwealth of Dominica, not only at the bilateral level, but also in the multiple multilateral fora in which we interact with each other.
His Excellency Savre, in highlighting Belgium's understanding of sub-regional integration as part of the European Union, urged that Her Excellency's focus on regional integration would extend beyond CARICOM to the OECS.
We also note with interest Your Excellency's recent appointment as Belgium's first plenipotentiary representative to the Caribbean community and the possible areas of cooperation that were highlighted by Secretary General of CARICOM.
Her Excellency van den Berg will replace His Excellency Frederick Maurice. In presenting her credentials, she praised Dominica as one of the Caribbean countries to achieve true democratic independence as a republic nation. She noted Belgium's role in the pastoral and educational development of Dominica. Her Excellency also expressed desire to intensify cooperation with CARICOM and further strengthen relations between Dominica and Belgium.
We expect that Your Excellency will not only focus on the areas of interest for development cooperation as outlined by the CARICOM Secretary General, but that you will also lend your considerable experience to support and strengthen cooperation between Belgium and the OECS member states as well.
Dominica and Belgium have shared diplomatic relations since 1980. Her Excellency Godelieve will reside in Jamaica. In more news, the Alliance Française de la Dominique on March 20th, 2014 will join 56 other member states in celebration of Journée Internationale de la Francophonie. This year's theme for Francophonie celebration is Francophonie et Jeunesse Talent. During the entire month of March, Dominica celebrates Francophonie Month to highlight the French and Creole language and culture.
During Francophone Month, what we try to do is organize activities, educational and cultural, celebrating our membership of the International Organization for la Francophonie, which Dominica has been a member from 1979. So we join 56 other member states and 20 observers in observing Francophone Day every year on March 20th.
According to ACPA, this year the highlight will be on the use of French and Creole languages.
We also celebrate the use of the French and Creole languages during the month of March. And I mentioned the Creole language, not just the French language, because it is by virtue of the fact that we are a French Creole speaking country that we became members of La Francophonie in the first instance. So our highlight this month will be on the French and Creole languages.
According to the director of Alliance Française de la Dominique, Stanislas René, the French language is the third highest used language on the internet. He believes exploring the French language and culture helps to foster deeper appreciation and collaboration among members of the Francophonie. A host of activities have been planned for primary and secondary schools across the island. These include a musical evening at the Alliance Française, a photo exhibition, the primary school's French festival, and an acrobatic show. Another major highlight of the month will be the second annual Mademoiselle Francophonie pageant, carried for March 29th at the Arawak House of Culture. 7 primary school students will represent the Francophonie countries of Seychelles, Gabon, Democratic Republic of Congo, Mali, Quebec, Benin, and Dominica. Dominique has been a member state of the International Organization for Francophonie since December 1979. In more news, the acting Prime Minister and Minister for Public Works, Honorable Rayburn Blackmore, in his address to the Marigot Village Council on Monday, highlighted proudly the Dominica Labour Party administration's effort to provide relief for farm workers. According to the Honorable Minister, over $27 million has been invested in feeder road rehabilitation, and overall, government has surpassed expectations, with 63% of the island's current roads being in excellent condition. Honorable Blackmore assured that farm access is also a major priority for the current administration, despite contrary belief.
You have heard all the lamentation about feeder roads and which government is for the farmers, which one is not for the farmers. But there's a song from Jimmy Cliff that says, action speaks louder than words. Don't be deceived by all those fancy talkers. Governments before us, not even a culvert they replaced on this road for so many years. But this Labour Party government is about changing for the betterment of all of us, especially downtrodden, and Marigot is part of that, and for that we must be grateful.
The Honourable Minister informed that a road audit was conducted by government on Dominica's road network at the inception of the current administration. It indicates that out of 339 kilometers of feeder roads, only 4% was in fair condition. Honorable Blackmore revealed that in addition to millions already invested by government in feeder roads, an additional injection of funds will rehabilitate 72 kilometers of farm roads under the European-funded BAM project.
We shall be addressing 72 kilometers of our feeder roads. No other government did that. So, in due course, and you heard Mr. James make reference to the fact that the survey works are being done, including Marigot, to comprehensively address 72 kilometers of our feeder roads in this country to bring relief to our farmers. We're talking about $14 million to be spent in feeder roads in this country. That is what the Labour Party stands for. That is what change encompasses going forward.
Another new project is underway to further strengthen the ability of the people of the OECS to reduce the risks associated with the impacts of climate change. The new project, called the Global Climate Change Alliance Project, on climate change adaptation and sustainable land management in the Eastern Caribbean embraces Dominica and all other OACS member states. The European Union is supporting the project to the tune of 10.6 million euros. The OACS Secretariat's Social and Sustainable Development Division is managing the newly commissioned OACS GCCA project. The initiative is geared at improving the region's natural resource-based resilience to the impact of climate change through effective and sustainable land management policy, capacity, awareness, and practices, and implementation of specific physical adaptation measures, including soil and land stabilization, river, sea defense, forest, and ecosystem restoration as well. Honorable Prime Minister Roosevelt Skerrit wants Dominica to be more appreciative of the efforts made by the Labour Party administration in the quest to build the nation. At the recently launched Lubia Reunion 2014, Prime Minister Skerrit stated that while several criticized social programs introduced by government to assist the plight of the less fortunate, it's the nation's responsibility to take care of those who are unable to do so themselves. Honorable Skerrit noticed that even in challenging times, government has been able to maintain and extend social programs, and for this, the nation should be grateful.
People must appreciate what this government has done for Dominica. Because when you look back, 10 years ago, our country was in a very difficult state. Very difficult state. But we have had to rescue this economy, introduce many social programs, and also ensure that the economy remained afloat. Amidst all what's going on in the world, we can still pay our bills and we can still provide for our people in a reasonable manner.
Even in a time when larger economies in the region are forced to reduce the size of their public service, Honorable Skerrit is thankful that his government could add 400 individuals through the National Employment Program and soon expects to employ another 300.
We have not sent home from the public service one person. One person. As a matter of fact, we have added through the National Employment Program about 400 young people who the state is paying salaries for every single month. And we intend to employ an additional 300 in the next month or two.
He urged Lubia constituents that as they come together to celebrate as a community, they should also recognize the efforts of government and celebrate the nation's success as well.
As we celebrate our community, we can also celebrate our country and what we have been able to achieve together in a very, very difficult period. And we all must be grateful for this and recognize the efforts of the government.
And finally, this news time, the Ministry of Education continues on its drive to improve the performance of students in the area of mathematics with the launch of the 2014 Math Power Contest on Wednesday. Tanya Green has more in this in-depth report.
For some time now, the Ministry of Education has been concerned about the low performance of students in maths at both primary and secondary schools. In 2009, an initiative dubbed the Math Power Contest was launched to address this concern.
The Math Power Contest is meant to kindle interest in mathematics among our student body and the teachers, with the ultimate goal of stimulating the improvement of mathematics performance in Dominica.
The Ministry of Education is of the view that all students, irrespective of personal characteristics and backgrounds, can in fact learn mathematics to their maximum potential. Hence the renewed focus on improving the way mathematics is taught.
We have been examining our quality of teachers, preparation and execution of math lessons, curriculum, assessment procedures, teaching and learning resources, and the general environment within our schools. As we try to address issues within each one, it is with the thinking that we will see a steady increase in mathematics performance in Dominica.
The Math Power Contest highlights several strategies that have proven to be effective in the teaching and learning of mathematics. Through this dynamic initiative, the Ministry of Education has already begun to see an improvement in students' performance in mathematics.
Significantly, though, at both the National Assessment and the Caribbean Examination Council examinations, we recorded improvement in 2013 over the previous assessment period.
The Math Power Contest, which is being held for the third time, is divided into 3 categories: upper primary grades 4 to 6, lower secondary forms 1 to 2, and upper secondary forms 3 to 4. For each category, 2 students will be chosen to represent their school. 60 primary and 16 secondary schools have confirmed their participation in this year's Math Power Contest. In 2011, the St. Mary's Primary emerged first place winner of the competition. Teacher at the St. Mary's Primary, Albert Tyson, believes the Math Power Contest is an excellent initiative. He has been working feverishly with his students who will participate in this year's contest.
I think that math is the essence of knowledge, and without a proper knowledge of math, you cannot be successful at anything in life. And so this competition gives us the opportunity to enhance our student skills in mental thinking, in problem solving, and in many other areas of maths.
Students of the St. Mary's Primary are looking to retain their school's winning title. They have a very positive outlook about the subject.
I think of math as one of the most important subjects in school, because if you don't have maths, to me, you don't have anything.
Math just seems most interesting to me. I like to do it, practice it, study it, I listen to it. When I go on the computer, sometimes you'll catch me listening to math films. But math just a lot of interesting to me.
The National Bank of Dominica has been a valuable partner in providing financial support to the Math Power Contest from its inception. This year, the bank is contributing $40,000 towards the noble effort. The bank views this initiative as an avenue for students to better develop into well-rounded individuals.
We want to help them develop discipline and a good work ethic. We want to help them to learn how to handle pressure, because every venture comes with some element of pressure. We want them to develop leadership skills, and this is a tall order for a simple math contest, but achievable, because activities such as these give our students the opportunity to develop all of these skills.
The elimination round for the primary schools is set for April 10, while the elimination for the secondary school is set for May 1st. The Math Power Contest finals for the primary schools will be held on April 30, while the final for the secondary schools is planned for May 9. The winning teams from the schools will receive trophies. A savings account will also be opened up for the first, second, and third place winning teams. For National Focus, I am Tanya Green reporting.
And that's it for the English segment of National Focus. We now join McPherson St. Luce for the Creole highlights.
Alors tout le monde, bienvenue à cette nouvelle en créole. Non moins, c'est McPherson St. Luce. Premièrement, le gouvernement Dominique a fait parole que 300 d'autres jeunesses qui ont eu l'opportunité en bas National Employment Program. Parole celle-là sortie du Premier ministre Honorable Roosevelt Skerritt. C'est le Premier ministre Skerritt. C'est mon celle-là qui a eu employement en l'autre 2 mois qui viennent. Honorable Skerritt dit Dominique ça considéré comme bien bon si le problème d'autres pays latins et puis Caraïbes qu'a expérimenté. Il dit là où garder situation là bien près. Gouvernement peut envoyer pièces servantes publiques à Kazayo si le bon management pour le pays là. Le Premier ministre a dit aussi plus que 400 personnes déjà employés en bas National Employment Program et puis le gouvernement a payé tous les mois. En la nouvelle, le gouvernement Dominique a tapé assistance hot BAM pour financer chimie habitant en Dominique. Parole celle-là sortie du ministre Public Works, Honorable Ribbon Blackmore.
Le ministre Public Works a fait tout service là, pareil comme ça. Technical support là, nous avons pour faire certains ça bien important pour nous, pour agriculture. So, ça c'est un gouvernement qui travaille pour faire certains numéros de barrages, système à place pour manger chimie en Dominique.
Ministre Blackmore aussi mentionné réhabilitation chimie en ville aux eaux.
Nous sommes un gouvernement qui, depuis que nous venons au office, qui a changé le fait business en Dominique. Nous avons dit comme ça, nous faisons reinstatement phase 1. Chimie la horde un goodwill pour pont Windsor Park là. Mais aussi, là où on rentre Roseau, avec quitter Roseau. Nous avons commencé à déchimer ça. Pour bâtir, drain, bon sidewalk, pour manger chemin là bien. Nous avons commencé pour ça en Roseau. Pour changer manœuvre là Roseau Kassam. Pour faire primaire, pour marcher à ce chemin là pour conduire voiture.
En la nouvelle, Dr. Zee Hazel Chillingford Ricketts a avisé moun silon maladie glaucome. Dr. Ricketts ba avisé la contre Dominique a mis attention à si maladie là, si men cela.
Si ou plus jeune ou ça check zéro tous les 4 ou 5 années. Mais là où vive l'âge 40, on n'y peut check zéro tous les 2 années. Là où vive l'âge 60, on n'y peut check zéro tous les années. Il y a plusieurs examinations docteur qui fait pour zéro. Il peut garder en dedans zéro pour voir comment nerfs là regarder. Il peut pour pressure zéro. Il dit ça fait un test qui est chambre de vision. Et après ça, il regarde à ces résultats-là et il dit si ou ni glaucome ou si ou pas ni glaucome.
Et puis finalement, un artiste de Guadeloupe et puis adopte l'école à Penville pour participation langage français qui est formé par Simon Francophonie. Parole celle-là sortie de officier francophonie, Madame Sonia Akpa.
Nous avons organisé aussi une exhibition un financial center la semaine prochaine avec un photographe de Guadeloupe, Nicolas Nabajos, qui est venu et qui nous travailler pendant une semaine à financial center. Et puis nous commençons en année 2010, nous commençons un projet qui est Adopter School. Au la National Commission for la francophonie, nous choisissons l'école qui n'est peut-être une classe qui n'a pas servi. Nous avons décoré et puis nous avons livres et puis j'ai pour ces enfants-là poster. Nous avons fait décorer la classroom là pour faire ça nous avons un French room. Aussi là ces enfants-là qui est plus confortable pour apprendre la langue française.
Messieurs, mesdames, ça c'est tout pour nouvelle en créole pour à présent. Non, moi c'est McPherson. Au revoir.
Coming up next, find out how to improve your physical and spiritual wellness with a single fruit.
Dominica is blessed with an abundance of water, but getting it to your home is an expensive venture. You have a responsibility to conserve water, to use it wisely. Remember the old adage, you never miss the water till the well runs dry. Think water, think life.
Instead of taking a pill when you feel ill or buying a chocolate to make you feel happy, why not have a young coconut or what we call a jelly? Not only does this taste good, but Mother Nature's tropical cocktail has 3 times more nutrients than a single banana and provides relief for digestive problems, nausea and acid reflux. It's super hydrating and potassium rich, which helps lower blood pressure and increases the health of your cardiovascular, nervous, and immune systems. And if that's not reason enough, coconut water helps to purify your blood and can go a long way for minimizing aging and clearing and toning your skin, which is why its extracts are found in most beauty products. So why not have a coconut? And that's all for this edition of National Focus. We always welcome your suggestions and comments. Drop us an email at gis@dominica.gov.dm or visit our website news.gov.dm. On behalf of our news production team, I'm Tasia Floissac. Thanks for watching.